So it seems to me that the press is even less soul searching, at least in public, than the Democrats. There's two issues to me, two main issues. One is they covered the race as if Kamala Harris was going to win and didn't cover the issues that would have at least let their readers understand and their listeners and viewers that Trump might win. And now all of a sudden it's like, oh, the economy is so bad. How could she possibly have won? Well, that really wasn't the dominant way the coverage went. And then the other is not acknowledging their failure to be fair to Donald Trump. Again, he deserves tough scrutiny. He's done a lot of horrible things, but the imbalance of the coverage was ridiculous. So, Sean, do you see any green shoots of recognition on the part of the media of their failure?
No, and in fact, it was funny because today I was looking at the lineup for the Sunday show roundtables. And it was like, did you guys know there was an election on Tuesday and Donald Trump won? Meet the Press has no one from Team Trump. They, in fact, have their reporter that was horribly anti-Trump, Garrett Haake. I was like, did you guys forget what happened? And
they probably tried for Trump people.
No, that's not true. I mean, I doubt it. I'll be honest with you, because enough people.
They might not have.
Here's why I'll tell you this right now, just from experience. Enough people are going to want to audition. And they will go on any show, especially a Sunday show. So, let's be honest with you. But I was like, it blew my mind how tone deaf a show like Meet the Press is. It just, the idea that there is no, they don't want to even try to understand who these people are, why they voted. So it's going to be the same analysis from the same people who gave us the same crap all for the last several months.
Dan.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's any self-reflection yet. I think it may come because the rise of alternative media and their influence in politics is only going to rapidly accelerate. And so I think when you see more candidates at different levels of office blowing off the mainstream media because they're going to crave, some local podcaster or somebody that has a targeted audience, I think they will get to it. And I think from talking to one person, again, living in New York City, I think the corporate world, as they look at money and investments and other things, I think some of these companies are now looking at buying some of these podcasters and others and trying to bring them into the fold. And so it's going to happen whether the punditry class within their organization see it or not.
Yeah. I will say the funny thing, Mark, is I've talked to a couple transition folks in the last 24 hours who've shared with me stories of reporters who've called them almost the same transactional nature that a lot of people looking for jobs, like, hey buddy, it's good to catch up. And they were like, you do know that we can see what you've written. And I won't go through the names, but I will just tell you that it is not lost on a lot of these transition folks where they were in terms of how they reported on this campaign. So it is amazing that the stories have already started on.
I'll give you a shoebox diorama simulation. Hey, congratulations! Yeah, amazing job you guys did. Hey, I'd love to come down and maybe get dinner with you and Susie. How's that sound? My editors really they're counting on me to get a lot of scoops out of the Trump White House, so I'd love to.
You know what? Actually, that's not that off at all.
Oh no, that was real. That was real life. That wasn't a
no. The word scoop came up with a couple in particular that said they called and said, just would love to grab a couple scoops from you. And the general view among myself and some of these other folks has been like, oh, really? Is that all you want? It's just
I didn't make my dialogue up, Sean.
No, I know.